what gives me hope is that the younger generation and the kind of spirit that they have shown, especially that the movement that we had about anti-CAA and NRC, usme thousands of youth came out, and then there was this whole mobilization of Muslim women in Shaheen Bagh, defeating the whole stereotypical image of a Muslim women. Women sat for a record number of days. So that is the only thing which gives me hope. But every time it's been, the iron hand of the state has crushed it on one excuse or another. And then COVID happened. So that gave a good excuse for the state to intervene because bhai, ab to waba phail gayi. And also the fact that what makes me a little unhappy is the fact that there is such a glorious history and recent history of enormously courageous effort made to bring the region together. But the younger people, of course, they have many tensions and many other reasons. There's no desire to delve into it. There is no knowledge. And in our part of the world, they're also trying to change history. And so some of these events, which were very landmark, text में से उड़ जाएंगे. For example, the recent information is that out of the curriculum of our school texts, the whole Gujarat carnage of 2002, those paragraphs have just been taken off, as if that it never happened. There'll be some protests and all that, but ultimately what will happen is that history is going to be, the students are never going to read it, the students are never going to understand it, the youth is going to grow up with this whole completely distorted version of history. You see, internet works both ways. If we say we flood the internet with our ideology, the other side has got a much more powerful, huge media cells, huge media outreach. So I think we're, it's a very uneven power equation. Dr. Mubashir ने एक किताब edit की थी. It was called A New Vision for South Asia. And it had pieces by very, very important thinkers from all over South Asia, not just India and Pakistan. It was the first time that anyone had articulated a vision for South Asia, a new vision for South Asia. Why can't we use that as a blueprint? The first time I remember when a delegation of 5 people had come from Lahore to Delhi, and this was way, way back, and that had Dr. Sahab, Nisar Usmani, Asma Jahangir, and Naseem Zehra. That time Rajiv Gandhi was opposition, and they had met Rajiv Gandhi, and I thought, and that was the time that things were beginning to, the vision of South Asia, a vision of a unified South Asia was, becoming palpable. SARC had much promise at that time. All of that sort of just withered away. But this movement of borders and boundaries becoming irrelevant between India and Pakistan, there were so many people on both sides of the border. Dr. Mubashir was a leading light, Rahman Saab was another leading light, Asma was leading, and many others, many others on both sides. And main people in India, let's start with Nirmal Mukherjee, who used to be cabinet capsec during the time of Mrs. Gandhi, and people like, Nirmala Deshpande, Tapan Bose, people like Shumanto Banerjee, these were gigantic personalities. They were influencers. And then these were just people in the Pakistan India People's Forum movement, but there was a much larger circle. Pran Chopra, Bhabani Sen Gupta, they were not necessarily the core group of this movement, but all over the country, whether it was Tamil Nadu, whether it was Karnataka, whether it was Kerala, and of course many parts of UP, there were people who were speaking the same language. and that movement really grew, and it reached a crescendo during right at the when Kargil was booming that time, when 44 women from Delhi took a bus across from Lahore to Delhi. It was a Sadai Sarhad or some such name, under the leadership of Nirmala Deshpande, and went on their own. ना कोई फंडिंग थी, ना कोई सपोर्ट थी, कुछ नहीं था. रास्ते में ये लोग खड़े हुए, they were shouting, very dirty slogans on the way between. It was a bus that went all through Punjab, right up to the border. And when we reached there, then we found that we were like, it was Lahore was out there to welcome these 43 women. The president at that time, it was Musharraf, received a small delegation, and was extremely affable, very cooperative. फिर उसके बाद सहर शुरू हुआ, South Asians for Human Rights, which was headed up by the former Prime Minister I.K. Gujral on our side, and then there were people on both sides. This was first convention was held in a place called Neem Rana in Rajasthan, where 100 people got together from both sides, and again the same movement was started. I mean, all of that effort. I mean, what I feel right now, you ask me, क्या hope है? मुझे लगता है इतना effort हुआ था. Where is it gone? We can document it, we can write about it, but how do we उसमें हम एक जान कैसे डालें? And the more time goes that people are watching Pakistani serial on Indian sides, people are watching Indian films on the other side, but और क्या है? That's a virtual thing. मगर मिलना जुलना जुलूस निकालना उसकी तो बात ही और है. उसमें जो लहर दौड़ती है, it doesn't exist in a virtual world. The source of power is to keep this conflict going. The communalism, the Hindu-Muslim, the question of making a Hindu Rashtra, the question of, making Muslims second-class citizens. ये अपनी औकात में रहो तो ठीक है. Unless something happens, unless there is some external reason, like we have recently seen Ahanat Rasul जो हुआ है, उस पे जिस तरह से 17 countries have come down, all Islamic countries, all across the West Asia and Middle East. There was a reaction, there was a retraction. The power of this region is not that one wants to create a hegemony of any kind, but the power of this region, the human resources and even the natural resources in this region, it could become a haven of peace and emit that peace across the world. That was the image of 3 or 4 people who stood with him in Pakistan, and at least a dozen people who stood with him in India. We didn't even think in terms of the so and so is from India, so and so is from Pakistan. That borders and boundaries had already melted away. People like Kamla Bhasin, who never used to say that she was an Indian. She used to say, I'm a South Asian. She didn't even really, if she had a way, she would throw away her passport and get a new one. These were the real visionaries. So why can't we use their philosophy, their articulation of that philosophy as a blueprint? That's it.